All right, so what's good, y'all? So I just wanted to go ahead and cover this topic real quick about, no fats, no fems, and the strict, you know, expectations and obsession with masculinity in the gay, bi, black community. And uh main reason why I keep tapping on this topic, y'all, well, about masculinity, femininity in the community is because it's a very relevant topic, and we need to talk about it more because the times that we're going into, y'all, all this, gay people being on this, being single and being by themselves, uh, movement is getting ready to become like a luxury. It's about to become a luxury to be single, y'all. It's getting really expensive out here in every world. Like, it don't matter what city or state. Like, people could talk about, oh, you can move somewhere else. It's still gonna be high. You're still not gonna get paid what you're supposed to live in that place. Like, that's what every place is doing. Okay, you have to become innovative and everything. I'm noticing a lot of people, a lot of y'all is getting roommates and still deciding to be single. But really, when you live with other people, y'all, that's a part of a relationship. You have to deal with these people's issues and all these people's shit, and you still have to worry about if these motherfuckers can't pay no rent. You still got to figure shit out, all this other shit. It's not an actual big difference being in a relationship and being a person a part of a roommate situation, because basically the only thing that I feel like the cop out is that you're doing roommates because you either are too feminine and nobody is wanting to fuck with you, so you have no choice but to do that because you can't be by yourself nowadays. I mean, it's really becoming to where being by yourself is going to be so, like, you're going to be overexerting yourself to the point where you might as well just go ahead and move back in with your peoples, like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm promoting relationships a lot, and I push that because I feel like that's a better way to be an adult, be, excelling and grow and have a legacy to leave. It's like, it's just gonna give you the most fulfillment as opposed to being single, having roommates, and still like being single on these hookup apps and all that. All y'all have basically done, who have done the roommate option, is 9 times out of 10, like I said, it's because you're either the flamboyant kind that a lot of men don't want. That's why I'm talking about no fats, no fem. So don't click off the video because you think I'm gonna offend you or something. I'm not. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? And hear me out. Either it's that, or it's um the mental health, either on your end or the people that you're dating. It doesn't matter if you work on your mental health, you can still come across a bunch of people who have not worked on their mental health, which will still consider you, will put you in a place to be single. That's what I call collateral damage, okay? So that's why I promote a lot of mental health and, learning who you are and all that, because that's how you'll be able to be fit for a relationship. A lot of the reason why y'all not in relationship is because y'all not mentally healthy or emotionally healthy enough to be in one. So then that's why y'all, resort to the roommate thing. You know what I'm saying? I totally get it and everything, but I just wanted to cover this because, I'm actually about to do a reaction video to the balloon popping second episode, the gay balloon pop, find love or pop the balloon episode, because I did watch it. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch all of it because I wanted to make sure I could review it for y'all and give y'all my natural reaction. But I watched a little bit of it, and I noticed that not just on that, but in every other situation, all the masculine dudes get chosen first. Like, I literally, when I first started watching, I could tell that the dude at the very end of that line was getting chose first. I mean, it was a no-brainer. He was the most masculine and the most attractive. All right. I also learned some things in that video that put me up to date on, there are men who are finding more butch queens more attractive, where butch queens are like masculine dudes that still have like flamboyant traits, like, like they'll still wear dress kind of feminine, flamboyant, like you could tell that they're gay, but then they still, like, they represent manhood still. They still in tune with their manhood, and they still want to be a man. You can tell that they are happy with being a man. You know what I'm saying? Flamboyant men come off to most masculine men like myself as if you're really more trans, but you still want to identify as a man. And I feel like that's where the disconnect between masculine men and feminine men in this community is. This is where All right, just to say, basically, it's looking like being feminine in this community is becoming a contradiction, because if nobody wants it, why are y'all even existing? I mean, I'm just being real. Like, I know that you're not supposed to live for other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all, but what I'm saying is hear me out. Y'all flamboyant dudes do not be attracted to each other. The same flamboyant dudes that would pop their balloon on that video and in real life, this other flamboyant dudes talk about, oh, I see you more like a friend. That's what y'all always say with each other. But then still complaining, making videos, talking about how everybody's wanting masculinity and how masculine men need to change their standards and accept feminine men, and then we can have more relationships. Instead of y'all taking it upon yourself to realize that, okay, the math isn't mathing. How am I feminine, flamboyant, and putting on women personality traits and then expecting for another gay man or bisexual man to be attracted to me? Because if he's bisexual, he can go get a real girl if that's what the case is. And if he's a gay man, then that means he's no-brainer, he's attracted to masculinity. Just like yourself, it doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine. In this community, you're attracted to other masculinity for the most part. That's what I'm trying to say. So being in this community and being feminine or flamboyant is saying, I expect people to take me for who I am when I won't even accept my damn self, because you won't date another another flamboyant dude. I've yet to see flamboyant for flamboyant, feminine for feminine. It's always mass for mass, because y'all don't like each other, but then expect us to like y'all. At least masculine men like each other, so we can have that mindset. We like our damn selves, so we can expect a motherfucker to be masculine because we're masculine, because we like ourselves. How you gonna expect somebody to like you when you don't like yourself? Like, really get in the understanding of that, flamboyant gay men. For real. I'm not trying to tear y'all down. I'm not trying to say, y'all know, I'm not trying to be femphobic or whatever y'all want to call it. I'm calling it what it is. Y'all don't like each other. Masculine men don't like to be with feminine, flamboyant men. So why are you a flamboyant man? I think all gay men need to embrace masculinity and hone in on their masculinity. Real talk. Because y'all keep trying to attack something with the wrong shit. You can't come at something and you don't have nothing to back your word up. Every time I make a video about this, I never get an answer from no flamboyant men. It's always, well, if I'm flamboyant, if I'm feminine, then I'm naturally going to be attracted to masculine counterpart. So then why do you expect the masculine dude to be attracted to you then? That's what I'm trying to understand. Oh, because you think that it would only make sense if you thought that you was the girl version of a man. That's what I'm trying to say. And there should be no girl versions of nobody. We're supposed to not be, straight norms, right? That's straight norm. You're supposed to be gay to masculine men. That's what gay to me supposed, like, if you really look at the definition and then step back and take all of what we know out of it, it's been sold to us as a lie. Gay has been sold to us as if that's two feminine men or something, and it's not. Gay is masculine men. That's what gay means. Like, back in the day, they wouldn't even let trannies in to their bars, to gay bars, because it's like, why are y'all even coming up in here? Like, we're trying to get other gay dudes. Like, we're not trying to get dudes that want to be girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? No offense to trans. I'm just speaking, y'all know I'm transparent. I keep it 100. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. That's what make me successful. I am necessary, okay? I'm not afraid to say what needs to be said. That doesn't make any sense. How are you dissing other flamboyant dudes and then still wanting to be appealing to other masculine dudes, but you're not appealing to yourself? Can y'all please answer me this time? Instead of just, like, you know what I'm saying, like watching my video, getting upset, deciding to do avoidance and all that stuff, can we, like, actually hone in and talk about this and understand what's up with this? Why are all y'all mad at masculine men for not wanting y'all, but y'all don't want yourselves? Y'all will literally diss the next feminine dude just because. And he can be attractive and everything. I don't understand why y'all don't like each other. I really want y'all to like each other. I don't want all of us being single growing up being by ourselves. We are all in this together, in my opinion. And yes, I may be able to find mine and get mine, but if all y'all is single and all that, it's going to be domino effect. Y'all going to be hating on my relationship and everybody else who done found one. You know what I'm saying? So I really want everybody to be happy so there's not all this misery going on. Because misery loves company. I want flamboyant dudes to get their piece of the pie. They deserve it too. Straight up. I'm not saying that y'all don't deserve it, but what I'm saying is y'all need to understand what y'all are asking for. Y'all are asking gay men and bisexual men to accept you as a flamboyant, as a woman looking like. That to us is women. We're not into women. What do y'all not get? And like myself, a bisexual man who is into women as well, that means that I'm into actual biologically born women, not anything that is other than that when it comes to a woman. So to say a bisexual man should still be attracted to flamboyant men is saying you think that you're supposed to control what somebody's supposed to want. And you're not accepting what the world is trying to show you. As a man that is attracted to other men, you need to embrace your masculinity. I'm not talking about hyper masculinity. I'm not talking about, niggas faking wearing masculinity as a costume and stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you need to embrace, like, y'all have been embracing femininity a lot. I think y'all need to be more, multi faceted. Like, is all I'm trying to say. It doesn't hurt nobody to be versatile. Okay? Like, straight up. And I'm not saying this to try to tell y'all what to do, because I am a top with another top and we have decided that we'll be versatile. Okay? So sometimes you have to make arrangements and compromises and changes. Y'all are asking everybody else to do it, but y'all not willing to do it. Instead of asking other masculine men to accept feminine men, you take it upon yourself as a feminine man to accept other feminine men too. How about we do that? How about we start there though? Because masculine men got y'all beat there. At least we like each other. All right? So I just want to say that because, y'all being single is getting ready to become a luxury, or else you're going to just be a roommate situation that to me is not much different from a relationship, except for the fact that you don't have an emotional connection with the people that you're living with. Which means to me, I'd rather live with my family than I don't want to live with no strangers and motherfuckers that I don't know, can't depend on, could lose their job next month and then don't give a fuck about you and what you got to do and man, all that other shit. I don't know. I just feel like there's a struggle regardless of what road you take, but it's about, your choices and what you prefer and everything. And I'm just saying, y'all, being single getting ready to become a luxury, and only the motherfuckers who are basically practically rich are going to be able to be cocky about being single. You know what I'm saying? Because even y'all single people ain't really single. Like I said, y'all either living with y'all's family or y'all got a hella roommates. That makes you not single either. You're just single romantically. When you live with people, that makes them your family. When you go wake up and you're around motherfuckers every day, that is your family right there. It doesn't matter if y'all in a romantic relationship or not. And also on this video, I just want to also clear up that we don't have a femphobia, y'all. We were not conditioned to y'all growing up, okay? Like, raise your hand if you done been around or raised around flamboyant gay men. Most time we were either sheltered from y'all, growing up in homophobic environments. Let's just be real, okay? So they probably turned the TV off sometime when one of y'all came on the screen or something, if they even showed y'all. We haven't been exposed to flamboyant men like that. And when we were, it was them being clowned, them being told us that they got mental issues, them being told us that that's not natural, that's not normal, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have considered being gay and feminine the same thing, but I'm trying to tell y'all that they have sold the feminine thing on top of the gay thing. And then that was a misleading of us, because that's not how all gay men are. So it's not a femphobia. It's just we weren't raised around y'all. We adapt to what we know, what we've seen. We are attracted to what we've been exposed to. You know what I'm saying? So most gay men or most bisexual men did not even get exposed to flamboyant men until they became an adult. And it was their own choice type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So just to put that out there. But yeah, y'all, we need to come together because it's really getting bad out here. People need to come together, and, flamboyant dudes, y'all done been, y'all done had it made in a lot of ways. Y'all done been the face of our community forever. Okay, whenever anybody thinks about gay people, they think of y'all. Y'all get the movie roles. The women love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, women love us in a different way, like it's just as a person, but they love y'all because they relate to y'all with the whole flamboyant thing and everything. So y'all winning in all these other areas, but when it comes to relationships, y'all are tanking bad. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all need to address that, because it's, you know, it's basically like flipped upside down, where flamboyant men get, you know, all that acceptance in the limelight, in the media, social media, and all that other stuff because of funniness, comedy, you know, relatability, fashion, whatever, right? But then when it comes to when it comes to relationships, it's where masculine men are winning. You know what I'm saying? So there's like this division between us and acceptance and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I'm just saying, y'all, like, it's good to be multifaceted. All right. There's nothing wrong with embracing your masculinity as well. Don't push it to the side and decide not to embrace it because you've been, you know, been torn down for being feminine, or, you know, masculine men have torn you down, you know, told you wasn't good enough, told you wasn't this, told you was the F word, all this other stuff. And then that means you pushed away masculinity. You built a resentment up against masculinity. Okay, that's not the answer. It's good to have both traits. All right, y'all think I don't got no feminine traits? Come on, I done said this plenty of times. It's best to have both traits. All right, regardless if you a man or a woman. That sexist shit needs to be dead too. All right, those roles are misleading as well. That's another social construct. You can have feminine ways and masculine ways. Feminine ways as a masculine man is so attractive. When I say feminine ways, I'm talking about being able to submit, being able to hear somebody, comfort them, being compassionate, empathetic. Those are all considered feminine traits. I don't consider them feminine traits, but that's what they're classified as. And, you know, those are good to have as a masculine man. And as a flamboyant man, it would be great for you to pick up on some masculinity and hone in on yourself as a man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you are a man. It's okay to dress like one, be like one, act like one, talk like one. You don't have to only put on flamboyant characteristics. That's the reason why, like I just said, butch queens and masculine men get in relationships, because that's what makes sense. That adds up in relationships with gay men. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most of the other gay men and bisexual men that I meet that are also masculine, that are attracted to feminine energy, they typically want a trans woman. Like a man transitioning to being a woman. That's what they typically go for, because that is actually what makes sense there. That adds up there. You know what I'm saying? If you want a flamboyant person, but they have the equipment of the male equipment, then that is what you're going to go for. That's going to be better for you. But as a gay man, you're not going to be attracted to that for 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So then that's where y'all try to go with the straight men, but the straight men are going to go for the trans women before they go for the gay men. All right, so if you're not trying to be a trans woman, that's why a commenter has said, you know, gay men are kind of like, are y'all DL trans women? Because it would only make sense for y'all to be trans women, because over here, that doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? And then you could go get you a straight dude, or a dude that identifies himself as straight or bisexual. He can even be openly bisexual, and he can go for you. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all got to realize, if you're asking gay men and bisexual men that prefer other masculine men to come for you, well, you know, you're asking for too much. All right, you got to know what you attract, and you got to care about what you attract. That's why y'all losing too. Y'all have honed in on, y'all just gonna embrace yourselves. Y'all just gonna love yourselves. So then that means y'all don't need nobody to love y'all then. All right, watch what you say. Watch how you move around on shit. Okay, when you did that and said you was just gonna love yourself and accept yourself for who you was, what you did was you forgot all about being attractive towards anyone else, because you gave up on the belief that you would even be attractive to anyone, or that it was even possible for you to obtain a relationship, a monogamous relationship in this lifestyle. So then y'all just basically kind of gave up on the shit early on, and then just decided you was gonna love yourself and nobody else was gonna love you for you. Which, hey, that's a good answer as well. I'm not gonna cap. That is a good answer as well. But the only problem with that answer is you're gonna sign up to be alone forever, and I feel like that's miserable as hell. So I don't recommend nobody doing that. But yeah, I just wanted to cover, why being gay and feminine is relationship suicide, and why many femme men think relationships are unattainable and equal to winning the lottery. That's why y'all think that it's equal to winning the lottery. Lottery is because people like me. All right, I get it. Y'all want us to be attracted to y'all, but y'all not attracted to yourselves. Y'all got to answer me that question before I can even start to empathize with y'all about that, because I can't empathize with people who don't accept themselves but then want you to accept them. That's actually math that does not add up, and you need to understand that, okay? And what else? Yeah, the preferences in the gay black community, no fats, no femmes, and the obsession with masculinity. Yes, there's an obsession with masculinity in this community, okay? Uh, but it's mighty funny how there's an obsession with it, but then everybody doesn't reach for it, though. And I know everybody can't be. What y'all don't understand is when I say masculine, I'm not talking about always just masculine macho. I'm talking about you can still have flamboyant traits too. My dude got flamboyant traits. He talk a little high pitched voice sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He, he'll sit down and cross his legs a little bit sometime and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to have some of the traits. We're not saying that. We're not expecting, 9 times out of 10, we're not expecting y'all to be full blown masculine dudes and then taking a dick and all that. Like, come on. Lighten up. All right. Stop feeling so attacked. Y'all can have flamboyant traits. What we're not feeling is y'all are acting, looking, doing everything like a woman and then expecting a man to be attracted to that. You have to have a balance, all right? And you have to lean more onto the masculine side. That's what we're all a makeup of both. We all have yin and yang in us, but we all also have a majority that runs us, all right? And that's what we mean by masculine or feminine. When somebody call you masculine or feminine, they talking about the majority of your energy, not what, you know what I'm saying, like you might act like sometimes, because I don't give a fuck how straight a nigga is. He got feminine traits too, all right? Don't ever let none of these people fool you. They putting on all this masculinity, acting like that just to cover up a lot of the self that they are, all right? Don't try to follow nobody. Be yourself. And then you'll get what you're supposed to get, but you got to also be accepting of yourself, all right? Gay means same, not opposite, all right? And yeah, y'all think relationships are unattainable because of this, because y'all don't want to address it in a different angle. It's good to embrace your masculinity, y'all, straight up, all right? Hear me out on this one. Don't get mad at your boy. Have a, you know what I'm saying, open mind. And y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm hitting some facts. I never say nothing to try to lead nobody down the wrong path. I'm saying this because if something don't shake, majority of gay black men are going to die alone, live and die alone. Okay, I don't care how we die because we came in this bitch alone anyway. But living is important. How you live this life is important. If it isn't, it should be. All right, you shouldn't want that for yourself. However, if you do, then hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just don't want nobody to have to forcefully be single. Like, nobody should have to, you can't be in a relationship. Like, it should be an option. I'm sorry. I feel like everybody should have the option. I'm not trying to force relationships on people, but I do believe that it should be optional. You should be able to say, no, I don't want to be in one. Not, oh, I can't be in one, and I'm going to act like I don't want one just to save face. Or my pride and my ego just hurt so bad, I'm just going to act like I'm happy being single. And you're not. Like, let's just be real. It needs to be an option. You should have options. It should not be just because you're feminine or flamboyant, you can't get no man. That's lame. All right? But y'all also got to realize that most men ain't going to be attracted to you if you don't hone in on embracing your masculinity and learning that at the end of the day, it's good to be multifaceted. Have both traits. All right? That's all I'm saying, y'all. You feel me? Like this video right now. Because Kelso say so. Peace. All right, so you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go ahead and cover that real quick, throw that out there. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. And like I said, comment and like this video, okay? I've been noticing the videos that I tell y'all to like, they get liked up more. Y'all need to like this video so it gets to more people. Say So TV need to get to more people, all right? It's about that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, but I'm growing slowly. I need to get to more people, all right? hit that like button for me. That's what gets the algorithm to other people. So everybody right now, like this video, okay? Flamboyant men, masculine men, everybody can benefit from Say So TV, and especially this video, y'all, because we have to fix this issue. This is a constant issue in our community, this masculine feminine thing. All right. And then just to throw on there, since it's no fats, no fems, you know, the fat part. Now that's just some strict shit. You know what I'm saying? There are some gay dudes that will go for a bigger dude or whatever, but for the most part, they are gonna be looking for dudes that look like the porn stars on Twitter and all that. Like, I feel like they're more influenced by like Twitter porn and, you know, stuff like that when it comes to the fat thing, because there's been some fat people that got some good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fat phobic when it comes to myself. Don't get it twisted. I done did some thick niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that is a preference thing, that is a strict thing, that is a superficial thing. All right, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat that part. But the feminine part, yeah, y'all, we need to get to working on that one, okay? Straight up. All right, so like I said, like this video and comment. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take.